Carnival Venezia, room 11203, which is at the front of the ship, into the hallway, and you have a door that leads out to the private deck right down the hall. This is the mailbox, and this is an accessible interior with picture view walkway window. Taking you inside, you have your closets. This is the unpacked version, so you get an opportunity to see how space works once you are unpacked. The ship has been rocking and rolling a little bit, so the hangers do move, as you can see. They haven't been too noisy clanking together. You also have a full-size mirror inside the closet, and your life jackets are down at the bottom. Another closet right here, which is where your safe is located, and you have drawers, so plenty of storage space. Hats on the wall, courtesy of bringing magnetic hooks. This is a fan that's magnetic, so magnetic walls are here. So this is metal, but this here is not metal, so you won't be able to hang anything there. But you do have the emergency pull card up against the headboard and the light switch to do a master light switch. You have a nightstand with a drawer on both sides. This is a king size bed, but it is two twins pushed together, so you can always separate those two beds. There is just a chair and a table here, and then this is your window that overlooks the front and your private deck outside. So it's almost like having an interior ocean view and balcony all in one. TV reminds you that Carnival does allow you to get on-demand movies for free. So in the menu where you see the movies, if it says free under the on-demand movies, then that is free. Your refrigerator is here, and it is an ice cold refrigerator, so you should not need a medication refrigerator because it does get that cold. But if you do need additional space for a medication refrigerator, you can make that request, and they require a deposit that is refunded at the end of the cruise. In the drawer here, you have your blow dryer, a little bit of space for things in storage. You have a seat right there, a little stool, trash can, and then we head over to the bathroom where the temperature control is at, and also the light switch for the bathroom. Up against the wall here, or the door is magnetic, so I have a magnetic refrigerator basket where I have extra stuff for my toiletries, including for the shower. You have a hook here and a second hook here for hanging things. Your shower is here, but your walls are not magnetic, which is why I have the refrigerator basket hanging against the wall. But you have your shower seat, and then you have one lowered soap dish holder. So as you can see, this is about all that will fit in that soap dish holder, case in point for the magnetic refrigerator basket. And those two body washes, they fall, they lean over. So they're leaning right now because of the gaps in the soap dish holder. So your shower head is a handheld shower head. However, if it is a black small shower head, it does not have a lot of water pressure. So I requested that he switch it out to the other shower head because this has more water pressure and more settings that you can change. This room did flood initially, so the drains were clogged. So all the water from the shower on day one went over across to the entire floor all the way to the sink area here, but they did come and fix it. He had to plunge it. This is your shower gel and shampoo combo. Unlike most rooms on most ships, it's not flat, so you can't sit anything on top of it. Usually I'll put that magnetic refrigerator basket on top, but that wasn't possible in this room. That's why it's up on the door that it is magnetic. You have your lowered towel rack here, your grab bars here and behind the toilet. You have your 2 shelves here, small shelves, but enough storage space. And then this outlet for shavers. Not sure exactly what kind of shavers, but that's what that's for. Your sink is here, your mirror. Then I bring my own hand soaps, a reminder to have hand soap. And then you have the other 2 shelves, and you have a makeup mirror right here, a vanity mirror, which can be turned and lowered. So that is the bathroom. You have this pole here in this room. So in this room and room 11202, there is a pole, but as you can see, it is not in the way of anything. So there's still plenty of space. You also have up against the wall here, 2 hooks, so more storage hooks here. And then that refrigerator basket came with another little magnetic hooks, so I have my own little hooks that are against the wall, because this wall too here, they're all magnetic. All of the white walls are magnetic in the room, possibly even this. I didn't try it, I don't know, but that's where things can be hung using magnetic hooks. One thing I did want to point out is the outlets. So over up against the wall where the bed is, there is no regular outlet, only these 2 USB outlets. Now, why can that be problematic for you? It could be problematic if you have a CPAP machine and you need to plug in using a regular plug over here. You can request a extension cord, but your extension cord is going to have to be long enough to go from here where you have the 2 regular 120 volt plugs to all the way across the room. So keep that in mind as far as plugs, because that thing over there is for his back and can't use it and has to lay on it. So something that you actually physically need to lay on, you're not going to have an outlet to plug it in unless you have an extension cord or request one. So once again, this is room 11203. Plenty of space for a scooter. It's at the front of the ship. It does rock and roll a bit when the seas are rough, but honestly, it's not too bad, and it is very quiet in this room because you are isolated away from everything. Although that did not stop our our elite magnet being taken off the door today. So you do still have to exercise caution when putting magnets. Now your door, speaking of which, is not magnetic, so you will not be able to put any magnets on the outside of your door for door decorations. You would need to put everything on the wall, like right in here. I think our magnet was here, so this is magnetic here. And going out, as you can see, this is where the hall is. So it's very private and exclusive area. Room 11203 on Carnival Venezia. And yes, it is identical on Carnival Firenze.